Hello, my name is Alex. I am a student of English. This is my story. I want to tell you about my journey to learn English. I remember when I first started learning English. I was just a little boy, full of dreams but scared. I wanted to learn so much, but English felt like a mountain I couldn't climb. My parents always said English was important. They told me it would open many doors for me. But I was afraid of making mistakes, afraid that people would laugh at me. At school, my teacher was very kind. She told us that making mistakes was okay. She said that every mistake was a step closer to success. This gave me a little hope. I remember the first time I tried to speak English. My voice was shaky and my hands were sweating. I was nervous, but I did it. I said, "Hello," and it felt like I had conquered the world. As days passed, I kept trying. I would speak English with my friends, even if it was just a few words. It was hard, but I didn't give up. I knew I had to keep going. There were times when I wanted to quit. I would sit alone, feeling sad and defeated. But then I would remember my teacher's words, and I would try again. My family was very supportive. They would listen to me practice and help me when I struggled. Their encouragement meant the world to me, and it pushed me to keep learning. One day, I was asked to give a speech in English. I was terrified. I didn't think I was good enough. But I knew this was my chance to prove myself. The night before the speech, I couldn't sleep. I kept practicing, going over my words again and again. I wanted everything to be perfect. When the day of the speech came, I stood in front of my classmates, shaking. I took a deep breath and started to speak. My heart was pounding, but I kept going. As I spoke, I looked around the room. Some of my friends were smiling, and that gave me strength. I knew I wasn't alone. I knew they were supporting me. When I finished my speech, there was silence. I was scared. Did I mess up? Was it bad? But then, one by one, everyone started clapping. I couldn't believe it. Tears filled my eyes as I realized what had just happened. I had done it. I had spoken in English, and people understood me. It was the proudest moment of my life. After the speech, my teacher came up to me. She smiled and said, "You did great. Those words meant everything to me." I knew I had made her proud. From that day on, I wasn't afraid anymore. I knew I could do it. I knew that if I kept trying, I could achieve anything. English wasn't a mountain anymore. It was a path I was walking on. Years passed, and my English got better and better. I read books, watched movies, and listened to stories. I learned new words every day, and I loved it. One day, I met a man who couldn't speak English. He was lost and didn't know how to ask for help. I remembered how I used to feel, scared and alone. I walked up to him and asked if I could help. He looked at me with tears in his eyes and nodded. I helped him find his way, and he thanked me. That moment reminded me of my journey. I realized how far I had come, and it made me happy. I knew that I had achieved something important. Learning English wasn't just about speaking a new language. It was about overcoming my fears, believing in myself, and helping others. It was a journey of growth and self-discovery. Now, when I look back, I see how much I've grown. I see a little boy who was scared but didn't give up. I see a young man who kept trying, no matter how hard it was. I know that my journey isn't over. There is still so much to learn, and I'm excited about it. I know that English will continue to open new doors for me. But more than that, I know that I can do anything if I believe in myself. I know that with determination and hard work, I can achieve my dreams. I'm grateful for everyone who supported me along the way. My parents, my teacher, my friends, they all played a part in my journey. They believed in me when I didn't believe in myself. I will never forget the day I gave that speech. It was the turning point in my life. It showed me that I was stronger than I thought, that I could do things I never imagined. Now I want to help others who are struggling like I did. I want to tell them that it's okay to be scared. It's okay to make mistakes, but it's important to keep going, to never give up. I know that if I can do it, anyone can. Learning English wasn't easy, but it was worth it. It made me who I am today, and I'm proud of that. So, to anyone who is afraid to start, I say this: don't be afraid. Take that first step. It may be hard, but it will be worth it. You have the strength inside you to succeed. Remember, every mistake is a step closer to success. Every time you try, you are getting better. Believe in yourself and don't give up. Your journey is just beginning. And when you reach the end, you will look back and see how far you've come. You will see the obstacles you've overcome, the fears you've conquered, and you will be proud. Learning English is more than just learning a language. It's a journey of growth, of self-discovery, of becoming the best version of yourself. It's a journey worth taking. So, take that first step. Believe in yourself. You can do it. And when you do, you will look back and be amazed at what you've achieved. You will see that you are stronger than you ever knew. As I sit here writing this, I feel a deep sense of gratitude. Gratitude for the journey I've been on, for the lessons I've learned, for the person I've become. English has given me so much. It has given me confidence, courage, and a new way to see the world. It has connected me with people from all over the world. people I would have never met otherwise. But most of all, it has shown me that I can do anything I set my mind to. It has taught me that with hard work, determination, and belief in myself, I can achieve my dreams. So, to anyone who is reading this, I want to say don't give up. Keep going. Your journey is just beginning, and it will be an incredible one. You have the power to achieve anything you want. Believe in yourself. Take that first step. And remember, you are not alone. We are all on this journey together, and we will all reach our goals if we keep trying. Thank you for listening to my story. I hope it inspires you to start your journey, to believe in yourself, and to keep going, no matter what. Your dreams are within reach. Keep reaching for them. The journey to learn English was not just about learning a language, it was about finding myself. It was about discovering my strengths, facing my fears, and realizing that I am capable of so much more than I ever thought. Each step I took, each word I learned, brought me closer to who I wanted to be. It was a journey filled with challenges, but it was also filled with moments of joy, moments of pride, moments that made all the hard work worth it. There were times when I doubted myself, times when I thought I would never get there. But I kept going, because deep down, I knew that this was something I had to do, not just for me, but for everyone who believed in me. The support of my family, my teacher, my friends, it was what kept me going. They saw something in me that I couldn't see in myself, and their belief in me made all the difference. I remember the night before that big speech, sitting in my room, going over my words again and again. My hands were shaking and my heart was pounding, but I knew I had to do this. I knew that this was my chance to prove to myself that I could do it. And when I stood in front of my classmates and I started to speak, something incredible happened. The fear started to fade away, and I found my voice. It was shaky at first, but then it grew stronger. I could see my friends watching me, smiling, and it gave me the strength to keep going. I knew that they were proud of me, and I wanted to make them even prouder. When I finished, the silence was deafening. I thought I had failed, that I had made a fool of myself. But then they started clapping, and I realized that I had done it. I had faced my fear, and I had succeeded. That moment changed everything for me. It was like a light had been turned on inside of me, and I knew that I could do anything if I believed in myself. That was the day I truly began to see myself as someone who could achieve great things. And so, I kept going. I kept learning, kept practicing, kept pushing myself to be better. English became more than just a subject in school, it became a passion, a journey, a way of life. There were still challenges, still moments of doubt, but I knew that I could overcome them. I knew that I had the strength inside me to keep going, to keep reaching for my dreams. And now, as I look back on my journey, I see how far I've come. I see a boy who was once scared, unsure of himself, but who didn't give up. I see a young man who believed in himself, who kept going, no matter how hard it was. I see someone who has grown, who has learned, who has achieved things he never thought possible. And I am proud of that person. I am proud of who I have become. But more than that, I am grateful. Grateful for the journey, for the lessons, for the people who supported me along the way. Grateful for the person I have become, and for the dreams that I continue to reach for. I know that my journey is not over. There is still so much to learn, so much to achieve, but I am excited for what lies ahead. I know that with hard work, determination, and belief in myself, I can achieve anything I set my mind to. And so, I will keep going. I will keep learning, keep growing, keep reaching for my dreams. I know that the journey ahead will be filled with challenges, but I also know that it will be filled with moments of joy, moments of pride, moments of pride, moments that make it all worth it. And when I reach the end, I will look back and see how far I have come. I will see the obstacles I have overcome, the fears I have conquered, and I will be proud. To anyone who is reading this, I want to say, don't be afraid to start your journey. Don't be afraid to face your fears, to take that first step. You have the strength inside you to achieve anything you want. Believe in yourself and keep going. Your journey is just beginning, and it will be an incredible one. It will be filled with challenges, but it will also be filled with moments of joy, moments of pride, moments that make it all worth it. So take that first step. Believe in yourself. And remember, you are not alone. We are all on this journey together, and we will all reach our goals if we keep trying. I want to share one more story with you. It's a story that is very close to my heart, a story that still brings tears to my eyes whenever I think about it. There was a time when I met a young girl who was struggling to learn English, just like I once did. She was shy, scared, and felt like she would never be able to do it. She reminded me so much of myself when I was her age. I could see the fear in her eyes, the doubt, the uncertainty. I could see that she wanted to give up, that she didn't believe in herself. One day, she came up to me, tears in her eyes, and said, "I can't do it. I'm not good enough. I'll never learn English." Her words broke my heart because I knew exactly how she felt. I took her hand and looked into her eyes. I told her my story, how I once felt the same way, how I was scared, how I wanted to give up. I told her about the day I gave my speech, about the pride I felt, about how it changed everything for me. And then I told her something that I truly believed: you can do it. You are stronger than you think. Don't give up. Keep trying. I believe in you. She looked at me, her eyes filled with tears, and I could see that my words had touched her. I could see that she wanted to believe in herself, but she was still scared. So I made her a promise. I told her that I would be there for her, that I would help her, that I would support her every step of the way. And I kept that promise. Every day, I helped her with her English. We practiced together, we laughed together, we faced challenges together. And slowly but surely, I saw her start to believe in herself. One day, she came up to me, a big smile on her face, and said, "I did it. I spoke in English today, and I wasn't scared." I could see the pride in her eyes, and it made my heart swell with joy. She had done it. She had faced her fear, just like I once did. And in that moment, I realized that my journey wasn't just about me. It was about helping others, about sharing what I had learned, about making a difference in someone else's life. That young girl went on to achieve great things. She became confident, strong, and determined. And I know that I played a part in that. I know that my journey helped her on her own journey. And that, more than anything, is what makes me proud. It's not just about what I have achieved, but about how I have helped others achieve their dreams as well. So, to anyone who is reading this, I want to say, don't be afraid to reach out for help. Don't be afraid to ask for support. And don't be afraid to offer support to others who are struggling. We are all on this journey together, and we can all achieve great things if we believe in ourselves and support each other. Your journey is important, and so is the journey of those around you. Thank you for listening to my story. I hope it has inspired you to start your own journey, to believe in yourself, and to help others along the way. We are all capable of achieving our dreams, and I believe in you. As I bring this story to a close, I want to leave you with one final thought: never give up on yourself. No matter how hard it gets, no matter how many obstacles you face, keep going. Keep believing in yourself. Your journey is just beginning, and it will be an incredible one. It will be filled with challenges, but it will also be filled with moments of joy, moments of pride, moments that make it all worth it. So take that first step. Believe in yourself. And remember, you are not alone. We are all on this journey together, and we will all reach our goals if we keep trying. Thank you, and good luck on your journey. I know you can do it.